It's Thoughtful Thursday here on the Joe Show. It's the episode where we think about the brain, personality, and the overall human experience. And since we're finally moving on from 2020, which is, in all accounts, the most delightful, uplifting, extraordinary, non-sus year in all of human history, I wanted to share a piece of advice that I found on Instagram that I think will make 2021 a success for all of us. Let's think about it.
It's the Joe Show.
2021. Finally hitting the play button on the pause that was 2020. But don't be kind, don't rewind this year, because it was shit. From people like comedian Ron Funches and psychologist and book writer Gretchen Rubin, I hear all the time that we should choose a one-word theme for our year. And for me, the hardest part of that is choosing a really, really strong word. Once you get that word, however, it's even harder to remember that word for the whole year. Ron prefers a vision board hung on his wall to remind him every morning when he wakes up, while Gretchen just chooses the word and commits it to memory. However, since my memory is terrible and that vision board just doesn't feel, interactive enough, I stumbled on this idea on Instagram that makes it a little bit more fun, a little bit more interactive, and will definitely help you remember your theme for the whole year. The idea comes from the Instagram page Mindful Life Coaching. It's in both German and English, and in English, it's something like this. We're going to choose one word theme for the year. The word should be broad and exciting. Something like, infrastructure or repurpose or novel, or even something more mysterious and ethereal like the number 7. And if you're having trouble choosing a word, I find that going on thesaurus.com is super helpful. You just throw your word in there. Mine was originally early. And then you find a list of words that are similar to that one that may be a little bit more uplifting, inspiring, or just overall more badass of a word that you didn't have before. Next, we're going to take an empty jar of your choosing and label it with your theme. Something like this. Such a cute little jar. Then you're going to place the jar somewhere in your home that you will notice regularly, aka stay focused on your theme. And the last part of this is obviously the most important part. Every time you experience or do something that fits the annual theme, add a note into the jar which highlights that thing. And to make this even easier, the Instagram page I mentioned, which you can find in the description below, included a print off of little note papers that you can use to write things down for your jar. And then of course, on New Year's Eve next year, you're gonna open up your jar and reflect on all the dope stuff that you did around that theme. Plus you can keep it, for whatever, scrapbooking, or you can just burn it and keep warm on New Year's Day 2022. My theme for 2020 was conquer. I feel like I did not accomplish much as far as conquering goes, other than maybe putting out the show almost daily since I started it. I feel like I conquered that. Looking forward to where 2021 is going to take us. My word for 2021 is... As you already saw earlier, my theme for 2021 is fresh. Originally, my word was going to be early, but I threw that into the thesaurus.com because I wasn't really feeling it, and it came back with fresh, which I really like, especially based on the dictionary definition of fresh. It reads adjective, fresh, newly made or obtained. I like that because it focuses me on new or fresh stuff that could happen in 2021, some of that fresh sauce, that drip in 2021. Next definition was recently arrived or just came. Also fresh. If something recently arrived, that is also fresh in your memory or fresh in your experience. So I can also use this theme to reflect on stuff that has just happened, perhaps in the previous year of 2020. And third, we have new or not previously known. I like that because not previously known means that I have to seek out or be open to new experiences. The word fresh for 2021 works for so many reasons for me. Just starting with the US called a team meeting and voted out that sus orange president. We got a new president in. The vaccine finally came out for SARS-CoV-2, so people are going to be going into social situations fresh and ready to mingle. Business opportunities are going to happen. Creative stuff is going to happen. Everything's going to feel so fresh again and new. Like the first time that you shave your head, you feel super fresh because all the nerve endings are finally open. You just stick your head out the window. Death is hanging on and you just act like a dog. It's so nice. Heads up, if you have never shaved your head, it feels so good the first time you do it. It's incredible. And overall, I'm going to come up with fresh new content for here on the Go Go Joe Show and the Go Go Network. I look forward to growing it with you. And let me know in comments or on email, hijoeshow@gmail.com, what your word for 2021 is. If you guys share it with me, I will definitely talk about it on the show. And if you like my content, as always, hit that subscribe button and mash that bell to get a notification every time I upload a new video. And until next time, stay thoughtful, stay fresh, because you know it. I love you.